Hello. Plastic, 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 plastic. What today is not made of plastic? Each day, about 100 million plastic bottles are sold. And each year, about 378 million tons of plastics are produced. You might be answering, what's the problem with this? For a start, most of these plastics are made from fossil resources that are not sustainable. Coming from Nigeria, that is one of the highest oil producers in the world, I have experienced firsthand the effect of these production processes. So, in addition, most of the plastics that we use today are non-biodegradable. What that means is that once they get into the environment, which they usually do, they can last there for hundreds of years. So you might be wondering, what happens to these plastics? Many of them find their way into the oceans, and today we are all aware of the huge problems that this is causing in our aquatic lives. In fact, recent scientific studies show that the ratio between plastic to fish is 1:5, and by 2050, this number might even off. So the challenge now is how we can enjoy the many benefits of plastics, but at the same time keeping the environment safe. And that was the focus of my PhD. One way to address this is to look at nature and try to develop our materials from renewable resources. And in my PhD, I worked on cellulose, just like what I have on my hands, so basically paper. And what makes this interesting is that cellulose is the most abundant biomaterial in nature. But as you can see, it doesn't have the same properties like you have for this type of plastics. So how then can we transform this to look like this? Again, keeping in mind the aspect of sustainability, what I did then was to use plant oil. That means oils that are made from the plant, and in this way, it's possible to combine cellulose, like the paper, with plants in a sustainable fashion and make materials like this. Hopefully, you can see something inside here. So you might also ask, why is this different from every other plastic? As I mentioned initially, biodegradability of these plastics that are not there is one of their biggest challenges. But because this material is made from renewable resources and they are linked in such a way that when they find themselves into the environment, they would biodegrade. So finally, it is possible that we can enjoy the benefit of plastics and at the same time keeping the environment safe. Thank you.